What's good, y'all? It's your boy Lazarus back at it again with another one. You know what I'm saying? Dip your minds into that Lazarus pit to resurrect your minds into a higher consciousness. And today, we got a video for y'all today. And it's a very interesting one. This woman had a baby 6 months ago, and now she's ready to find real love. Why didn't she find love with that baby daddy? Well, we're about to find out.
Okay, you're a cute girl.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share the video. And follow me on the gram. If you have any other video topics you want me to cover, go ahead DM me on the gram. Got you.
What's your name,
Thank
baby?
you. My name is, I go by Bobby. My real name is LaQuisha. My people call me Q, but I go by Bobby.
Okay.
LaQuisha.
How old are you?
I'm 29.
29. Where you calling us from?
Chicago.
Chicago in the building.
Yeah.
All right, this is Bobby, 29, in Chicago. What do you do for a living?
So, I work for AT&T. Currently, I'm on baby bonding leave. I just had a baby 6 months ago. So, outside of that, I am a serial entrepreneur. I own my own small business where I create healthy meal preps and natural juices. I also train on the side, do a little acting, modeling, and yes, I get paid for all of these things.
Oh, you guys gonna ask you, do they pay your bills?
Yeah, they do.
Okay. So you had a baby 6 months ago.
I did.
Why you not with the dad?
I feel like, okay, so I have a 6-year-old and a 6-month-old, two different fathers. But, you know, I always felt like I never allowed myself to receive the love that I give out. I've never been in a relationship, only had relations.
Hold up, let me get some water real quick before I say this. You've never been in a relationship, but yet you had 2 babies by 2 different men? What?
You know, because I think that ultimately I was scared of commitment. You know, I felt like I didn't really deserve commitment, but I'd just be like to my girlfriends, like, go ahead, get married, you know, find love, all of those things. And I'm used to being that light for everyone else. I'm just like, okay, I'm going to give it to myself. I deserve it as well. I deserve the full commitment. I deserve to take the full steps to actually be a wife and, you know, do all of those things. So, yeah, I'm just in a receiving process now.
So when the baby you just had, when did you and the dad break up? Did you break up while you were pregnant?
Once he found that I was pregnant, yes.
Once he found you was pregnant. But you own up to responsibility because y'all wasn't in a relationship.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I was in agreement with him. I didn't want to be in a relationship with him either. We were good friends. I knew him for 10 years.
You were good friends with him for 10 years. And you knew for a fact, well, clearly 10 years, you knew for a fact you didn't want a relationship with him. But yet, you gave him a child. And you said you didn't want a relationship with him either. But yet, you created a baby with him. Like, 2-parent households make the child's upbringing better. But you was just all over the place. It still kept the baby.
So it started getting intimate, and then, of course, once, you know, the fun came with consequences, it was a problem, so.
Always remember that. Fun, leisure, anything comes with consequences. You're sacrificing something. Definitely when you're sleeping around. I don't care how many shields you have, you know, how many freaking armor sets you have in your disposal, my brother. You will one day get one chick pregnant. It's going to happen.
We parted ways. You know, I went on and have my baby. Yeah, and we good.
So here's the deal. I'm gonna let you continue, but I'm gonna be honest. If you were a guy and you told me you had a baby 6 months ago, I would tell the women not to date him. Brian, where you calling me from?
I'm calling you from Chicago, Illinois.
How old are you, Brian?
I'm 28.
28. When's your birthday?
June 10th.
June 10th. That's a Gemini.
Yes, ma'am.
You have any kids?
I got one. She 4 months. What's up?
You had a baby 4 months ago?
Yeah, she had a baby 4 months ago.
You helped her have a baby 4 months ago?
Yes, man. Yeah.
So you not with her no more?
No, we was like, it's a lot. You know how these women is in Chicago.
Well, you was fucking with her, so who you judging, yourself? So you have any kids?
Yeah, I got one daughter. That's all.
How old's your daughter?
My daughter's 6 months.
You just had a baby 6 months ago?
Yes, ma'am. Remember we talked about this already. I talked to you before.
Well, I'm sorry. We got to talk about it again. And I would say that because I would feel like, 6 months is so close. So are you and your child's father completely done?
Oh, we're done. We haven't been intimate since I told him that I was pregnant.
Okay.
I don't play them back and forth games. I'm very strategic and methodical with how I move. So, like, I don't allow drama. Like, once they ended. Like I said, I still feel that I deserve to go on with my life because I hustle so hard. I work so hard to take care of both of my kids. I don't ask anybody for anything. I hold it down by myself.
Okay.
So
now you want something different. Now you want a relationship. No more situationships.
Exactly.
Okay, so what kind of man are you looking for, Bobby?
I want someone who is authentic. Like, I'm not really a superficial woman. Like, yes, I love nice things. I love looking good. But if you can't see past that, then you're not for me. If you dangle your money around and what you have, that's not for me as well. I want someone to love me as if it's going to be the last time that they've seen me. I want to be able to hustle with you as if we only got $1. You know what I'm saying? So, and I want to create experiences. So if you're controlling, manipulative, if you can't set your ego aside, if you can't come to me and be transparent and vulnerable, if we can't be best friends, then I don't have nothing for you, or you don't have anything for me as well.
AKA, she's saying money ain't everything, but money is a big factor. And you got to hustle like her, like crazy, to get those experiences, those going out experiences, because that's all women care about. They care about experiences and actual duty in a relationship. Period. And then she was talking about she want a vulnerable person and stuff like that. I'm going to tell you straight up, men aren't built to be vulnerable. We don't have time to be vulnerable. We got too many things to do. We have to get our money up. We got to get our body right. We have to get our mindsets focused on what we need to accomplish as a man. And definitely if we have children coming into play, we're 100% focused. No distractions. No uncertainties. No getting into feelings. We don't have time for that. We literally don't have time for that. We have to move. We have to act now. So pretty much what she was saying, what she wanted a man, a lot of men can't even bring forth that. And I'm pretty sure she don't want to mess with no bum, because she's talking about as if we had $1. You ain't messing with a dude that just has $1, sweetie. I'm sorry. That's not happening.
Okay. What's some deal breakers besides those last two you just said?
On a surface level, I don't like laziness. I don't want you to be lazy. I'm not asking for you to be a billionaire right away. I just need you to have a billionaire mind.
See what I said? See what I said? I don't want you to be a billionaire now, but I want you to have a billionaire mind. What do you need a billionaire for?
If you're always complaining, that's
You said a billionaire mind, so he has to become a billionaire eventually?
No, just like not think so low. Like, I need high thoughts. You know what I'm saying? So, not saying like, oh my God, we got to have $1 billion, but I want you to know that we can get through or solve any type of problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, to the best.
That does not. Nah. You want them to have a billionaire mind, but you don't want them to get $1 billion in the future. That makes no sense.
Of our ability.
Okay.
It's just proof that women just don't know what they want.
Yeah.
Does he have to be in Chicago?
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't have to be in Chicago. Can he have children?
Yes, he can have children.
He can have children. Do you want more kids?
I don't, but if it's like
already a big red flag.
A really good situation for me, if I'm actually, have the ring on my finger, then I will consider it. My pregnancies were very complicated, so I don't want to go through that and sacrifice, my life for, situations that don't make sense anymore.
All right, so Bobby, what's the age range you want to date?
That makes sense.
I'm gonna piggyback off the other guy that was in here. Mature.
Yeah. You said the guy does not have to be in Chicago, right?
No, he does not.
Does not. Okay, you're such an attractive girl. Do you have an appearance requirement? Does a guy gotta look a certain way?
Yes, of course you I'm not gonna front and say you gotta be like super fine, but you have to be attractive enough for me to want to be intimate with you as well. Okay. So, I'm not asking for height requirements. Just be cool and I can vibe with you. I'm not too hard, but yeah, look nice and take care of yourself. Be clean.
Okay. You have to answer this question, but I guess I don't know if I should ask you this question, because usually I ask people when they broke up with someone that's a little bit over a year, when's the last time they were intimate, but you just had a baby.
So I'm gonna be honest with that question because I see a lot of people dodge it. I was intimate, I would say about 2 weeks ago. Now, I feel like I owe myself that one,
Well, you said what?
I feel like I owe myself that.
Tell me why you owed yourself. This is a new one. Tell me why you owed yourself that, Bobby.
Because I feel like I worked so hard. You know what I'm saying? If I do a little oopsie, I feel like I deserve it because.
No. What? No. You do not go out here and reward yourself with another meaningless person to come into your life and dig out your guts just because you've been working hard to take care of your children. No. Whoever put in y'all sick heads that this is right is sad. It really is.
I'm very intentional with how I move. So if you are in my presence, it's not rare. If a guy does really get my attention to the point where, we can go home and vibe, that's cool. And I don't I take care of my daughters all the time. If I'm not taking care of my daughters, I'm working. So my homie had an event. She got married, and it was just that. And I moved on, but prior to that, I haven't had sex from the time that I told the father of my child that I was pregnant. So,
okay. That was just something that you had to have sex in over a year since you were pregnant. So that was just so that guy though, you don't want to, have you talked to him since? Can you be in a relationship with him or no?
No.
Still sleeping with people that won't add anything into your life. You're still playing games with your life and you're 29 years old.
No, okay.
I don't want to hear that freaking. Oh, she's young.
We both moved on from that.
She's almost 30.
Okay. You got a lot going on, Bobby.
I do this all in order. I don't have any baby daddy drama. I'm very much so about my business. I play a lot, but I don't play for real. When it comes down to serious stuff, making sure my kids are in order, making sure they disciplined, making sure they clean, making sure they learn. I'm very strategic about that. I don't have men in my crib. It's no drama. The guys call me when they want to pick up their daughter, or if I need them to pick up their daughter, they picking their daughter up. Other than that, it's none of that. None of that back and forth, none of that guessing. I don't play no games, no.
Okay. But you said you want to be in a relationship now. So what things are you going to do different than you did before in the past? Because you admitted you never was in a relationship. You had 2 kids by men who were not even your boyfriend. So what lessons have you learned, or what are you going to do different this time around as you're dating to not end up in the same situation again?
Well, I learned now not to put all my eggs in one basket. Now also not trust people that you've been
Okay, Owen.
for years, because both of these men I knew well over 10 years. So they were very well my friend first, but they didn't have good intentions for me, So you're knowing about me, I'm being open with you, but I'm not receiving that, on my end. But that's also because I never allowed myself to explore or, date different guys to know if this is, who I really want to give myself to. So, yeah, I'm definitely doing that different. I'm not settling anymore at all. Yeah.
Okay, you're not settling anymore at all. All right, last question. What do you bring to the relationship? Why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I bring peace. I create a vibe in the home. I do believe that the foundation is very important. So how you create your home is how you're going to live your life. Once you go out into the world. So I'm playing music. We're living it at home. I'm going to create peace for you. I'm going to create a safe space for you to open up and tell me your problems because I want to help you solve them. I want to work with you. I'm not lazy. I barely sleep. You know what I'm saying? But I don't sleep because I just feel like we should maximize our 24 hours in a day. So I'm going to hustle with you. I'm going to love on you. We going to have peace and we'll create a vibe every day.
Okay. All right. This is Bobby, y'all. Bobby, 29. She is in Chicago. She's a couple things: a dancer, an actress, meal prepper, a trainer. She has 2 kids, notably so, a 6-month-old baby.
Period, poo. Period, poo. Period, poo. 6 months still. What?
Are you showing us your stomach?
Yes, I was.
Wait. I mean, you do look amazing to have a baby 6 months ago.
I'm going to say something, though, for those who did just have a baby. People think that as a single mother that you're supposed to be down and out and, depressed. And while it is very, it's a tough time to get over. You still deserve to be loved on. You still deserve to get back out here and live your life and, look good, feel good, and attract those who are meant to be in your life. Simple. And that's what I'm doing. I'm not, moping about a man, none of that. I feel like I deserve to move on with my life. So, yeah, why not?
Okay.
I'm not promised the next day.
Period, poo, right? Period, poo. All right, let's do it. This is Bobby. What's the age range again?
I want y'all to be mature. Come correct.
Mature is right. You didn't give me an age. All right, Bobby, give them your Instagram name.
My Instagram is @TheBobbySinclair, and that's Bobby with an I, not a Y. Bobby Sinclair, the Bobby Sinclair.
The Bobby Sinclair. The Bobby Sinclair is on by next to my name. Fellas, if you want to get to know her better, you know how we get down. You go to her DMs. You go to the comments. You turned up. I can already tell.
Yeah, I love to have a good time.
Alright, I'm done. But pretty much what I found out from this chick, man, she's all over the place. 2 weeks ago, she let some random dude just dig her out. And then she knew her baby daddies for well over 10 years and didn't want relationships with them. She was only just being a side piece for them for so long. Woman, y'all have to I'm not saying y'all have to put your foot down, but when y'all working with men, y'all have to actually put in that effort as if you are his woman, and then let him know that you want something serious and that you're not going to keep doing this if he's not going to be 100% committed to you. I don't understand why she was dealing with these guys for she knows these guys for well over 10 years, but yet still didn't, fully evaluate them to understand that, like, these guys are are men that I'm probably gonna be potentially trying to be with. Come on now. Not at the same time, but I'm just saying, like, when she dealt with them one at a time, like, why the heck didn't she just have that conversation? But then she said, she wasn't too open or anything like that. But yeah, you was open enough to let them dig you out several times and then have their baby and want nothing to do with them. Just making she says she has a stable household. It's dysfunctional. You have two men coming up in there to pick up their daughters, even though you're not doing anything bad to them. Now there's two girls growing up watching their mother be a hoe. And that's what those two men had to look at their doggone children and look at the woman that they had the child with. And she's going to be raising them. And they're going to somewhat be like hoes. Because they don't have their daddies around to tell them the truth. And if their dads did tell them the truth, she's going to come back and tell them, like, that's not the truth. Don't believe him. Don't listen to what he's saying. You don't know much about relationships. It's bound to happen. It's bound to happen. This is a sad sight, man. A really sad sight. And I hope y'all learn and understand how women thinking through this. And to the women that are watching, please, for the love of God, don't sit around here and beat around a bush for a dude for over 10 years and let him dig out your guts several times to where you have a child and then be like, I never really wanted a relationship with you. That's stupid. You're literally shooting yourself in the freaking heart. That's not even the guy's fault at that point. You're shooting yourself. I'm telling y'all, man. I hope y'all enjoyed the video, man. Because this one was a crazy one. But I hope y'all enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and follow me on the gram. And if you guys have any other video topics for me to discuss, go ahead and DM me on Instagram, and I got y'all. Take care.
Yeah. Yeah. Kingdom grind. We don't want no dimes. I'm rich this time. Pay the crap no mind.